Okay, good morning everyone. I don't know why they put my name. I was asked for Denzel Washington, but they skipped Quinton Fortune. I'm a little bit nervous, so please forgive me. Let's see where I can start. All of you guys like football? Everyone likes football. Who supports Manchester United? Is that good? Ooh, is that... No, there's not United fans. So who supports Arsenal? Liverpool? Can you keep your hands? Arsenal, Liverpool, can you keep your hands up? Security? Just... We got them here. So I've been sitting there and watching all the guys coming before me, and my girlfriend, wherever she is, she's like so nervous. She makes me nervous. I just told her, baby, just leave me alone. Let me just chill out. And a few weeks ago when I was asked to do this talk, and honestly, the honest truth, I said no. Not even when I come see you guys, but I was very nervous. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to speak in front of you guys. There's so many good people came before me that inspired you. What am I going to say that inspires you guys? Are clever people, intellectual people, and I'm a football player. And you guys read in the media, football players, we just play football and do crazy stuff. No, not everyone. So I will tell you how this most amazing journey started for me. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Thank you, Cape Townians. I love you too. I feel like Michael Jackson over here. And now you guys can imagine Cape Town is like right at the bottom. So I'm from down south, babe. So according to my brother, how this amazing journey for me started is my brother thinks that I got the blessing through my grandmother, which I do believe I got a blessing through both my grandmothers. And this is how it started. So I just need, how long have we got? 15. That's good. I've wasted 5 minutes. The journey started like this. My grandmother, when my grandfather passed away, at the funeral, she's there with all the kids, 8 kids, and she shouted George in Afrikaans. My first language is Afrikaans. And she shouted in Afrikaans, she shouted George, George. Nou los je van me met allemaal die kinders. Meaning, George, you leave me with all these children. And on her lap was my mum. My mum was the youngest, and she cried. And the tears of my grandmother fell on my mum's legs. So according to my brother, this is how I received my blessing of playing football. I take that. I grew up, I come from a family of 5 brothers, well, 5 brothers and 1 sister, and I'm the youngest. So my mum had 4 kids, 4 boys, and 1 girl. And she wanted to have another girl. Unfortunately, she got me. So I got loads of feminine side, ladies. Just talk to me about your feelings. And it was the most amazing upbringing. I was born on the 21st of May, 1977, the year, on the day Manchester United won the FA Cup. So sorry to the Arsenal Liverpool fans. And growing up in Cape Town at that time, it was during the apartheid time. And I was too young to understand. My family went through it. And it was amazing. I don't know if you guys have been to Cape Town. I come from the Cape Flats, a place called Q-Town. And you wake up every morning and it's Table Mountain and you go and play football. That was my life. I went to school and my mum and dad went to work. My grandmother raised me. My mum did 2 jobs, worked at the library, worked at the hotel in the evenings. And that was their life. And my brothers took care of me during the day when I had to come from school. And that's how I picked up, I think, from my brothers played football. Picked up my football skills. And I just played football every single day, ladies and gentlemen. I went to school, Afrikaans school, where you had to play rugby. I couldn't, no disrespect to all the rugby. Rugby is a great sport, but I couldn't play rugby to save my life. And I think we gave the principal at the school indications like that we love football. We played football before school, after school, during school. Still didn't get it. So I had to play my first rugby game, and I got hurt. And I was footballers compared to rugby were very soft. And I said to my mum, I said, I don't want to go to school anymore. I want to play football. I love football. I fell in love with the game at the early age. And my mum, bless her, she took me out of the school the same day. Amazing. I thank my mum so much. She moved me from that school, my previous school, to the area where I grew up in Q-Town, and to another school where I played football every single day, ladies and gentlemen. It was amazing. It was like Christmas every day. And if you guys can just imagine growing up in a park that I was still young, and I didn't understand because I was just playing in my area with my friends, and for me that was my world. I was happy. I had food on the table, I had the roof over my head. My brothers, my cousins, we were 11 in a 2-bedroom flat. And it was fine, it was great. And my girlfriend always asked me, why do I eat so much? I asked because I was the youngest, and you had to eat quickly. We Africans, you need to eat. She asked me, yeah, but why do you have to finish it? I was the baby. If I don't get there early, all the food is gone. That's my explanation. So it was, I played for my school team. It was amazing. It was just a fantastic experience. I went to every single game. My mom was just happy that I was doing sport, because at that time in my area, still now, if you weren't doing anything positive, you either got caught up in drugs, which is happening a lot in South Africa, on gang fight. And the honest truth is, I saw all this. We stayed at the top where I grew up in a flat, and I saw it. I don't know how I survived. It's by God's grace. I come out my door every morning, and there was guys smoking on the stairs. They're smoking drugs, all the smoke. I don't know, I must have been high for the last few years in my life. But life was good. And this is how, I'm going to give you some of the stories, and forgive me if I'm just a little bit nervous, and I'm trying to remember as much as I can. And a lot of beautiful things has happened to me over the last few years, and to reach this moment, to be here, to share my story with you guys. I played for my provincial team, which is Western Province. And this is 1990. Now, before, I never played with white kids. I never had a white coach. So this was the first multiracial team they selected, which was amazing, because I've never been out my area. I was just playing with my friends. And this was the first multiracial team. So I had a white coach, we were playing with white players, we were all mixing together, and it was absolutely amazing. We played a tournament in South Africa at that time. And it was under 16 tournament, and after the tournament, the coach, his name was Colin Gee, he came to me. Now you guys need to understand, like, I never imagined in my life I would leave South Africa, leave Cape Town. It was just, I was watching TV and all this stuff, like, well, we got TV in the 86 around there, we got a TV, and I started watching a little bit of football here and there, but after the tournament, he came to me, said to me, you would like to go to England to play football? And of course I said, let's go. When do I leave? But I was only 13, and he had to get permission from my mum and dad, because I was still a minor. And he came to see my parents, and I was obviously excited because I watched English football on TV. And I just want to go back a little bit. I used to sit on the football field in South Africa, in Cape Town, and I used to wonder what life was like over here by you guys. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. I used to sit up, look at the sky and go, what was life like in England? And so all the stuff I imagined happened, which was crazy. So I just want to tell you that. And he came to see my parents. He asked my mum and dad, Mr. Fortune, I'd like to take your son over to England and everything, and great. And my mum said yes, because she was happy that I'm doing something positive, and I'm out of the area. I'm out of the drugs, the fighting, the gang fight, all that stuff. I'm going to be safe. And my dad said no, which is very strange, because normally the mums like to keep their babies, which is, I'm confused. Normally I thought my dad would be happy, like leave. But anyway, a week went on, and my dad, he changed his mind. So I said to my mum, why did my dad change his mind? And the mama said to me, the moment I told your dad, I explained to him that if I leave, there's more food in the house for him. So I was, no, don't clap. I was looking at my dad at the airport saying to me, leave, and helping me pack, and that's how this amazing journey started. So you can imagine a kid from Cape Town leaving at 14, and I wish I could have taken my mum with me at that time, but I had to leave on my own. So my coach, he took me out to school that time. Before I came over, he had to train me. I was very skinny, ladies. I wasn't always built like this. Just joking. And I trained 6 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 5 in the evenings. I had to train 3 times a day for 2 months. And it was probably the most brutal training I've ever done in my life. But I was determined. I got a great opportunity, and I did the training. I came here to Tottenham. My first club that was organized for me was Tottenham Hotspurs, and this was 91, and things were just changing in South Africa. Our big chief, Mandela, was coming out, and things were happening in South Africa, so it was a good time. Well, I don't know if it was a good time to leave, or probably the time I was allowed to leave. And I came here, and at that time was the manager, Terry Venables. Now you guys need to understand, if you can just imagine, I'm a 14-year-old kid. I turn up here in England, in London, stayed in Belsize Park, and listened to your different accents, like, oh, my, yes, I, yeah, all right. I just managed to learn the language. First of all, I don't even speak my own language properly, so I had to learn English very quickly, and it was Christmas every day. I got to see Paul Gascoigne, Gary Lineker, and all these guys. And I remember the day Terry Venables called me over as a 14-year-old kid to come and train with the first team. It was absolutely out of my mind, because I saw these guys on TV. First of all, I never imagined being on an aeroplane, leaving Cape Town, all this stuff was happening so quickly. And then a week later, he decided to sign me for Tottenham, which was mad, absolutely crazy. And then put some more pressure on me. In the Sun newspaper, they put the first 14-year-old £1 million kid. Put some pressure on the brother. And thinking, okay, that was it. Okay, I can't get any worse than that. I had to go to school to stay in the country. So I had to go to private school. Not unfortunately, I'm very grateful for that. And I went to school called Epping Forest in London. And my first, obviously the school blackmailed me saying, look, if we help you out, you've got to help us out. Meaning I had to play for the school team. So my first game, I meet all the other players, and we're driving up to the school. And I asked my friend, where is the school? He says, no, this is it. But for me, it looked like some five-star hotel. And the school or the five-star hotel we drove up to was Eton. I have never seen so many kids. No, I didn't understand. Look, I'm come from Cape Town. I was just happy to go to school where windows. Yeah, you guys have got this big, massive buildings, football grounds, hockey grounds, indoor swimming pool. You had a canteen. Wow! I thought that was a restaurant. So I see all these guys walking around with these, long rows, whatever, look like judges. And then when I watched Harry Potter, it came back to me. And that was my first experience of England. I had 4 amazing years at Tottenham, and I stayed in digs, which meant that the club pay a family that looks after you. And at that time I was earning £20 a week, so £20 a week was like 200 grand for me, people. I was like going to London, getting some trainers, and I was amazing. And the education I got at Tottenham as a kid was fantastic, but unfortunately after 4 years I had to leave. And I went home, and it was disappointed because I thought my life came to an end. It was tough the time I was at Tottenham, and but forgive me, I just forgot to mention the thing that got me through the time I spent at Tottenham was the people that looked after me, my landlady, my teammates. The time I think I felt most homesick is when in the evenings when I had to go back to my room. That's when you feel it. So what I did to avoid the homesick, I used to play football whole day. So I went back to my room at about 9, so just eat and sleep. So that's how I got through it. And I remember my dad said to me before I left, there's 2 things my dad said to me. Go to church and give your offering. And I've done it all my life. Now I'm not saying you guys must do that, but that got me through my life, my faith. And I went home after Tottenham, spent 1 year in South Africa, and I thought that was it, but I kept going. And got another opportunity came up to go to Spain. And this is where it all happened, ladies and gentlemen. Because I've been doing all that preparation as a 14-year-old, but I never had the taste of real professional football. So I signed for Atletico Madrid in Spain. I had to learn Spanish. Anyone can speak Spanish in here? Te quiero. Te quiero. I love you too, baby. And so my debut, ladies and gentlemen, was against Barcelona. Now, who remembers Ronaldo? Not Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm talking about proper, not Fat Ronnie, like people call him now, Ronaldo, or Ronaldo de Brazil. Okay, so they had Figo, Pep Guardiola, all these guys, and I remember warming up, and the game is going on, and Ronaldo's playing, he scores a hat-trick, and this is the first half, he scored a hat-trick, and I don't know if he's upset with us or something, but anyway, and the coach called me the second half, he said to me, Fortune, Sorry, they call me Fortune in Spain. They changed my... Normally in Spain, here in England, you call me Quinton Fortune. In Spain, you call me Quinton Fortune. Thank you, Spanish, just for changing my name. So the manager called me, Fortune, venir. So I'm warming up, ladies and I'm excited. The first time I watched football on TV was 1990 in the World Cup, Cameroon against Argentina in Italy. The San Siro, all this. Okay, I'm dreaming about all that, and I'm imagining it's coming. Coach called me, Fortune, venir. Okay, I'm warming up, I'm running over. And he says to me, how are you going on? So I'm excited, ladies and I'm like, oh my, this is it. I've been dreaming about this moment. And I get there in half line. And the coach says to me, how are you going on? So I'm okay, cool, no, I'm ready. Oh my word, come on, coach, let me go on, please. And he says to me, just before I go on, now, you must realize Ronaldo just scored a hat-trick, okay? I'll just say that now. And he said to me, you're going on, you do this, you play left. I said, okay, coach, thank you. But before I go on, he says to me, but I want you to mark Ronaldo. I said, coach, I think I pulled something. No, that was going through my head. So I get on, and I swear, ladies and gentlemen, do not go and Google this, because this will make me look embarrassing. I get on, and this was my reaction next to the great Ronaldo. I get on, this is my face. Obviously, I'm trying to play cool, you know, I've been here before. I'm sorry, I'm shitting it. And this is my face next to Ronaldo. I get on. People ask me, I've got 1 minute 15. People ask me, so what happened in the game? I said, I don't know, I didn't see him. I saw him after the game, in the tunnel. But quickly, and then I spent amazing 5 years at Atletico Madrid. Absolutely amazing. Obviously, I missed the weather, I missed the food and the lifestyle and stuff like that. But I got absolutely amazing education there. I got the feeling of what it took to be the best. And I got the taste there playing with Ronaldo. And then I got 47 seconds, 36. I haven't even given my Manchester United story. I get to Manchester United, ladies and gentlemen. I was 5 years old when my dad told me about George Best. I didn't understand it there. I got to sign for Manchester United, the best, for me, the best club in the world. Play under Sir Alex Ferguson. And I just want to give you a quick story. I made my debut at Old Trafford, and I flew my parents over. It was in December 2000. I didn't know what was going to happen, if I was going to make my debut or not. And my mom and dad was there in that stadium. Now they went through, I spoke to my dad yesterday just to get a story. They went through apartheid. I said, my dad, what was apartheid like for you? He said, can you imagine going to a beach and you're not even allowed to swim at the beach? Because that was the rules. So for them to be there with me, to witness that in Old Trafford, my dad's favorite team, and to score my debut, is beyond anything I could ever imagine. Today, my parents live in an area where my grandmother worked as a servant. Both my grandmothers. I cannot imagine. So, I don't know if the message I was trying to think, the message that my story can give you guys, of thinking perseverance, courage, faith, belief, and the only thing came to my head that really kept coming to my head was gratitude. Through my whole life, it's been tough, it's not been easy, but I've been grateful for every experience I've had. And it's been low times and whatever, but I've never given up. So I've always had gratitude in my life. And my grandmother taught me that from an early age. She said to me, always say, alsjeblieft en dank je, means please and thank you. So I thank you so much for allowing me these 18 minutes to share my story. I know I didn't give you too much, but thank you, thank you, thank you.